Harlem Heat was one of the most dominant and decorated tag teams in professional wrestling history. Comprised of real-life brothers Booker T and Stevie Ray, they became a cornerstone of WCW's tag team division throughout the 1990s, capturing a record-setting 10 WCW World Tag Team Championships. Their journey from humble beginnings to legendary status is a testament to their chemistry, in-ring ability, and ability to adapt to an ever-changing wrestling landscape. Booker T and Stevie Ray first broke into professional wrestling in the late 1980s, starting their careers in the Texas-based Global Wrestling Federation. Wrestling under the name The Ebony Experience, they quickly gained attention with their hard-hitting style, raw athleticism, and natural charisma. They dominated GWF's tag team division, winning the GWF Tag Team Championships 3 times. Their success caught the attention of WCW, and by 1993, they had signed with the company. Upon arriving in WCW, Booker T and Stevie Ray were repackaged as Harlem Heat. Initially, they were given the unfortunate and controversial gimmick of being prisoners led to the ring in chains by their manager, Colonel Robert Parker. However, this aspect of their presentation was quickly scrapped, and they were soon paired with Sensational Sherry, who became an essential part of their act. Under Sherry's guidance, Harlem Heat began to rise through the ranks of WCW's tag team division. Harlem Heat's first major breakthrough came in late 1994 when they captured their first WCW World Tag Team Championship by defeating Stars and Stripes. This victory solidified them as a top-tier team and kicked off a dominant run in the division. Throughout 1995, they engaged in high-profile feuds with teams like the Nasty Boys, the Blue Bloods, and the American Males. Between 1995 and 1997, Harlem Heat was at the peak of WCW's tag team scene. Their feuds with the Steiner Brothers, the Road Warriors, and Public Enemy helped define the era, producing some of the most exciting tag matches of the time. Their rivalry with the Steiner Brothers was particularly intense, as both teams were known for their physical, high-impact style. While the Steiners often played the fan-favorite role, Harlem Heat's mix of power and speed made them one of the most respected teams in the business. As WCW entered the era of the NWO, Harlem Heat found themselves in a battle against the faction's growing influence. Their feud with the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, was one of the most notable rivalries during this period. Although the NWO often used underhanded tactics to maintain control of WCW, Harlem Heat remained a credible threat and one of the few teams that could stand up to them. By 1998, Harlem Heat's dominance began to wane slightly, as Stevie Ray suffered an injury, forcing Booker T to compete as a singles wrestler for a time. During Stevie Ray's absence, Booker T had a successful run in the singles division, winning the WCW Television Championship multiple times. However, once Stevie Ray returned, the brothers reunited and regained the WCW World Tag Team Championships in 1999. That same year, Harlem Heat introduced a new manager, Midnight, a female powerhouse wrestler who assisted them in matches. While Booker T welcomed her into the team, Stevie Ray was less receptive, leading to tension between the brothers. This friction eventually led to the dissolution of Harlem Heat. Stevie Ray turned heel and formed a new faction, Harlem Heat 2000, with Big T, formerly Ahmed Johnson. But this version of the team never reached the same heights as the original. By the end of 1999, Harlem Heat had officially disbanded, and Booker T fully transitioned into a singles career, eventually becoming one of WCW's biggest stars and a world champion. Despite going their separate ways, Harlem Heat's impact on WCW was undeniable. Their record-setting 10 WCW World Tag Team Championship reigns cemented their legacy as one of the greatest teams of all time. In 2019, Harlem Heat was honored with induction into the WWE Hall of Fame, a well-deserved recognition of their contributions to the tag team division and professional wrestling as a whole. Their legacy remains strong as they paved the way for future tag teams and inspired countless wrestlers with their combination of charisma, talent, and hard work. From their early days in Texas to their decade-long dominance in WCW, Harlem Heat's story is one of perseverance, teamwork, and championship glory.